How many?
A long time ago, in a galaxy very, very, very,
How many?
very far away, Princess Leia was secretly cloned, and she teamed up with an unlikely crew. She doesn't know who she is, or what powers she truly has. They are on Tatooine as danger lurks in the stars above. If you can read this, you don't need glasses.
Now, wait, can you still read it? Can you still read that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Oh, wait, five more seconds. You guys can still
I
see
can
that?
still read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, the words now display
you read
the
it
GM
now?
is a tyrant.
Well, now it's a black screen. So, no, I cannot.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. And there's a reason why I'm zoomed in, because there's a mouth. There's a mouth.
Yeah, it's the
There
dragon.
is indeed a mouth.
Why
It's
would
the
I?
dragon.
Why would I be showing a mouth?
Oh, that's where Zeke's about to be.
Yeah.
How dare you?
The reason the mouth is open because I can't wait that we finally have an animated open the show. Should we see?
Well, butter my biscuit.
They tell me I'm Leia, but I think I'm something different. I'm very sane about how crazy I am.
Name's Zeek, Trandoshan chef turned bounty hunter. Cross me, and I'll serve your lungs up ceviche style with a red wine of the summer variety.
Are you talking to me? Huh? Are you talking to me? I'm Wick Keanu. I take care of problems for a small fee. There's 2 rules that everybody should live by. Never rat out your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
I'm Hermes Glier, the Tw'lick pilot from Blue Squadron. They call me Rogue 2, but you can call me the hero of the rebellion.
My designation is KR24 WAK10. I am the negotiation droid. It was once said to never tell you the odds. They're not good.
Wow.
That was incredible.
Hell yes.
Oh man.
Wow.
I am stunned. That is awesome.
You guys rocked it.
I need a shirt with that.
You guys rocked
I need a
it,
shirt with that
100%.
image that says "Never tell me the odds. They're not good."
God.
Really?
Shout out to Hero with that. Like, your walking impression live is great, but like when you can just like hunker down and do it, it's like, oh my god.
Thank you.
Honestly, if you're watching right now and you're thinking the next big cartoon series, I think you just saw it. Just personally. And
Kickstarters, baby.
I want that to be a show.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, Disney Plus, get on it.
Yeah, you guys need content.
Someone
that
call
almost sounds
Seth
like
Green.
Star
We've
Wars.
got an idea.
So anyway, if you're watching and you're thinking, wow, you guys are a great cartoon series, well, we're just waiting to be approached. And
as of right now, we are canonically sound.
that's true.
That's right. Tight.
As of right now, disclaimer.
As of right now.
Right now.
Not another New Hope. Now canonically sound.
I love it. But the problem is, for the viewers, we left off in a very precarious situation. And Beau, I'm wondering if you could explain to them exactly what the hell was going down. What was going on in your mind? You had the football, you ran down the field, but let's put it in Star Wars terms. What happened?
Well, I'm no Peyton Manning, that's for certain. Running across a desert area, he saw on the other end a giant dragon. Zeke was like, "Oh, dude, bro, I'm totally gonna handle this myself." Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So he goes running down the canyon, leaving his friends behind, being like, "I'm gonna take care of this. Y'all are gonna be fine. Stay back." And he grabs a thermo detonator. And he's like, "I'm about to wreck this dragon's ass." He reaches back. He chucks the thermo detonator. And he forgot to, push the button that makes the red stuff go.
Wow.
And now he's kind of like looking down the dragon's gullet, going, all the different things I could have done that would have led me elsewhere.
Fantastic.
Should have listened to my mom.
What a great recap.
Yeah.
It does so good. And if you're tuning in, please do not worry about prior episodes. That was genius enough to tell you they're in deep shit. And
he goes running down the canyon.
So here's the cool thing: the GM's going to demand, because it's a whole new episode, new initiative rolls. So everybody get into your.
No.
Oh yeah, get into your initiative roller. And we're going to do light side points, by the way.
New lights?
Yes.
No, we have.
That was from last
8 of them now.
That has been a whole week since anybody's seen us.
It's been a whole week.
Yes.
It's been a whole week.
Ooh, and the dragon rolled very well for his initiative. I love this.
Oh, sure he did.
So for those at home that don't know how to play this, what do I do?
You roll one white die. Roll one white die for your destiny pool. And then for your perception or your initiative, you're going to roll 2 yellows and 1 green.
Me.
Ah, cool.
So 2. We got 3 dark side.
Now, as a droid, I don't have the Force.
Yeah, but as a player, you still have to.
Nice roll, Zeke.
You guys definitely took.
Keeps me alive.
You definitely took initiative. Wow, we got dark side points up the wazoo. Let's see how this.
Doodle.
For the first time, we've rolled more dark side, and you were facing a dragon on the battle map, and it's your turn because you won initiative.
Does anybody mind if I take the first slot so I can go save?
Go.
Okay.
Please save our dear darling baby.
I'm gonna start doing some pilot stuff for once, and.
Oh my god.
Ooh, 5 episodes in doing pilot stuff.
Finally.
Only 5 in.
Well, he drove the light speeder in episode 2 or 1.
Right.
Before you do that, may I contact my droid via my communicator? That's just for my droid.
Yes, you have a short comm. Yeah.
Yo, KR,
Yes.
you would not believe this. But that pilot guy?
Yes.
He's gonna do pilot stuff.
Wait, what? Designation was ironic.
I mean, seriously. So why you been gone? So Zeek shit the big one over here.
Literally and figuratively.
In front of the Krayt Dragon, he was just supposed to undulate his glands.
Right. Well, the glands were undulated, but then he forgot to turn on, the bomb before he threw it. So basically, he threw a rock at it. But even more shocking,
plan has gone.
Even more shocking than that, though. The pilot guy, like we said, he's gonna do piloty stuff.
Designation. Wait, you mean to say designation? No, my name is Hermes. Don't call me that. I refuse to be referred to by that anymore. He's in fact a pilot, not ironically referred to as a pilot because he's incompetent?
Yeah, I guess he's really good at that. I don't know.
Why are we still talking?
Let's find out.
Okay, hey, sorry. Okay, gotta go. All right.
Love you too,
All right,
bye.
All right, yeah, okay.
Say it back!
I'll turn to her and say, "Hang in there. I'll be right back."
Okay.
All right. So Hermes has an ability called "Let's Ride." Once per round, they mount or dismount a vehicle or enter a cockpit on a vehicle as an incidental. So I just jump right in. So that doesn't take any action economy. And then I just punch it to go and get him. Now...
it's a piloting check for sure.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
Since there's a little bit of debris in here, only 2 purples.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna throw a dark side point in there, so just let's upgrade one of those to red.
And here we go. Let's hope for the best.
Nice.
Wow.
Thank
You totally nailed your maneuver.
Yeah, baby!
Nice job.
Let's pilot this at the ass.
Hey, with something that well done, Jonathan, you get 5 experience points.
Woo!
Bravi.
I'll take it.
And although, Wick Keanu has made fun of you from the other side of the field and you couldn't really hear it, you show him.
Don't take it personally.
You show him what the business is all about.
The goal is to swoop in there. I can't move the speeder, Spencer, I don't think, but is to swoop in and pick up Zeke and get the hell out of there as quickly as possible.
Okay, so that requires Zeke actually being on board with that, because there's a bomb down there that's undetonated.
If the thermal detonator hasn't been activated, can it still be shot and go off?
No, it has to be
They're
activated.
heavily armored from the outside.
It would be tough. It would be tough to pull that off.
All right, so I'll fly over and be like, Zeke, get in. You've got to get out of here before that thing starts doing what it does.
All right, run away, live to fight another day.
Oh no!
Zeke will hop into the speeder.
Okay. So make an athletics check, please. That would be probably 5 brawn. You'd have at least 2 yellow and 3 green. Since he's moving, 3 purple, and I'm upgrading 1 to a red. So 2 purple and 1 red. For everybody at home, the reason why we're using color terms is because we're rolling with Genesis dice and Final Fantasy dice. And I don't know who has what, so it's just easier to refer to as green, red, purple, blue.
Yeah, Zeke.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, Zeke. He does a one-handed flip.
Wow.
Grab that fucking bomb.
Yeah, how close is the bomb to where I am?
Hey, you said he could take another action.
If I see this happening,
Hey, can he throw some? Can he like?
Oh, so is the bomb not in his mouth? I thought it just wasn't
no,
activated.
it's not. He missed.
No,
No, we used it. So instead of wasting it, we used like all the advantage to not make it go off, so it can be used again. Because otherwise, it just would have blown up like adjacent to him.
Yeah.
I don't care how much strain I have to take. With the other hand, can I bump that bomb towards them?
Gray, you see Bunny, like, you know, she means well all the time. She encourages all the power that she has. And you look at her and you tell her something about the rock in the canyon.
Listen, Bunny. Early on, when you had that big boulder that helped protect you from all the gunfire from the Tuscan Raiders the other day.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't quite you that did that. Sorry, it was me. Your powers are not as strong yet, by the way, Bunny, but you will get there if you focus.
Not cool. Super not cool. Super duper not
So, Brooke,
cool designation, Greg.
But Brooke, you still try and move this thing. So you're going.
I don't give a crap about what he says.
So you're going to the thermal detonator. You're trying to move the thermal detonator, or what are you doing?
Well, I have his mouth open. It's right beneath his chin.
Okay, so you're going to do 2 things at once. So that little needle in your sternum feels deeper and it feels worse. And you try and connect the 2. You put out both hands and go ahead and make a force roll. I'm going to make you turn over all the light side points to do this. And go ahead and roll your force.
Dark.
All right, so
Dark.
you lean toward the dark, and I'm just going to do this to tell me what the result was. So you get a little advantage. You feel that pin try to go deeper in your sternum, but it doesn't. And the thing that you're trying to pick up doesn't work, but you keep the mouth open, basically, and you can give somebody a blue. It's very frustrating being a youngling in the Force. Brett, you know Gray went through that at one point in his life.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Bunny, I think you're trying to do this. And he tries to do what Bunny was trying to do.
She surrendered all the light side points, so go ahead and roll your roll.
Okay.
And what do you do?
Bonus die to Andrew.
And what are you doing with your what do you do? You're moving the bomb?
Yeah, I'm holding in place, and I guess if I can, let me know.
Yeah.
Moving the bomb into its mouth.
Yeah.
Activating it. Can I do that? Can I flip it as well? Is that?
Yeah, if it's dark side, it's not going to work. But go ahead and roll.
Fucking Jedi. Yes.
You're a fucking Jedi.
Oh,
you
you
do
got
it.
enough light side points there.
All right, you flip it onto its tongue. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Activating is something different. Beau, you hopped on.
Blue's going to Keanu.
Andrew.
Yeah,
Bunny, you're gonna let go. Let him start to close his mouth since you're gonna let go, and I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
Tell me when to let go and I'll let
Get a bonus die too, Andrew.
Yeah.
Don't
Which
seek it out.
I'm going to upgrade 1 to a red, so you're going to get 1 red, 3 purple, and I'm going to add a black for its mouth. This is a big roll. For you at home,
correct. Never mind.
It never gets bigger in Final Fantasy games than this roll right here. No pressure, Andrew.
Thank you so much for saying that.
We've got 3 yellows, 2 greens, 3 blues, 1 red, 4 purples, and 1 black.
Wait, was it 4 purples or 3 purples?
I thought it was
4.
3 purples.
4 purples. There's 5 in total. Difficulty range.
Are you ready?
Would you like me to tell
God.
you your odds?
Yeah, please tell them the odds.
Your odds currently exist at 17.3%,
Oh, that's not good.
17.2, 17.1,
Here goes the
16.9,
Oh, no.
16.8, 16.7, 15.4. Why are you looking away? 13.2, 13.1.
He did it!
Whoa.
He did it!
Oh, wow. You shoot it.
98.1, 99.7, 100%. I knew you had it. Oh,
Wow, look at that. That was crazy. Look at all those blanks. So many blanks.
So many fucking blanks.
You guys weren't ready for the pistachio cannoli.
Here's the thing. He cocks back and then fires, and this massive thermal detonator goes off. Here's the good thing. You have guts of a dragon all over you. Let's see what happened to the pearl. Brett, can you roll 100? A 1 being the pearl is recoverable. 100 meaning it's exploded.
Okay, we're rolling now. 6.
Oh.
Wow,
Oh,
it's recoverable.
You beautiful
So
thing.
you blow up the dragon. You guys see the pearl. The Tusken Raiders are happy for the meat and the pearl.
They ain't getting that fucking pearl.
Well, they're not near it yet.
Oh, they're watching up in the hill, as promised. As promised by the droid.
I'm going to pull my cloak further around my face. Great, get the pearl. I need to check on Hermes and Zeek.
Can I do it from this distance, Spencer? Can I try to summon the pearl from this distance at all and kind of
Sure,
hide it
I
away
mean,
or something like that?
Well, I don't know
All
if you can hide it, but you can raise it up and bring it to you.
Oh no, it's shattered. That's so sad.
It will not shatter. I can tell you that right now.
Maybe I could have it roll in the sand towards me, so maybe it'll be indiscreet, maybe, so they can't tell. Maybe they're gonna check the Krayt Dragon's body and I find
I
it.
just
You need to
kicked the
do it.
line that made
I'm
into
sorry.
the
As you guys are,
I need to sneak it.
As you guys are talking about that, the damage from a thermal detonator is 20. The chitin has 30 wounds. It's still alive.
Blew up his face for sure.
You shattered
Wait, what's alive?
It's still alive. It still has 10
jaws
wounds.
dislocated.
It still has 10 wounds.
Okay,
so
if I see it's still alive, can I just take a blaster shot? I haven't taken a turn yet.
Sure.
Great, I'll take a blaster shot. It's 2 yellow and 1 green for me.
Bunny, will you shoot the fucking thing?
I'm shooting it now.
Her distance is pretty far.
Yeah, I mean, I'll move. Well, I got an advantage out of that, so I didn't fucking fail it. I mean, I didn't do it, but I didn't fail miserably, so...
If the Tuskens were to shoot the Krayt Dragon, that would complicate negotiations as to whether or not we were able to kill it without their help, or they helped in killing it.
Yeah, don't do that. Did she kill it? Did Bunny win?
No, she didn't hurt it.
She got an advantage, which she can pass a blue on to somebody else.
Can I still hold it in place, Spencer, with my power right
Yes,
now? So it doesn't.
If you can
Yes.
try, yeah.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Can I use? I feel like I'm balanced too much in the good, Spencer. Can I use the dark side to try to break its neck?
If you use the dark side to break its neck, there'll be something else that happens. But yes, if it goes dark side,
yeah.
Get messy with it, you must.
Do it.
and here's whether you.
Oh, I got 3 black. I got 5
Oh my
black.
god.
All right,
Done with you.
Excellent.
Darkside Yoda, very pleased he is.
You know, I was just gonna shoot it.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities.
Did you eat breakfast this morning? You're really grumpy.
I have not.
You should have gone to Taco Bell.
you see
Pulls
it.
out his little pen and just falls.
You see him just crack the neck, and it you hold it, Brett. But what happens to it?
Well, I mean, his jaw's already off anyway. I just kind of raised it up in the air and choked its neck and put it out of its misery.
have a Snickers,
Meanwhile,
Greg.
You're not really putting it out of its misery. You're more compounding misery. You're like using its jaw. Oh, I don't even have emotions, and I'm like, this is a lot.
Zeke, the droid, Wick, Keanu, and Hermes are like, oh my god.
And as you use so much dark side to do this, Brett,
Yeah.
something terrifying starts happening to Bunny. The little needle she felt in her sternum gets broader, and you get strained by 2, Bunny.
Well, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, it's interesting. You want to ask Gray that.
Gnarly shit.
You want to ask some severe
Yeah.
questions. She
just see.
curls over with this pain, and the dragon explodes, and nobody really notices just now because it's all year round. So what's everybody doing?
Oh, you nerf herder, we need its head. Can you stop with the mind fucking for a minute?
Fine.
Bunny would just take a hand and wipe some blood from the bottom of her nose. Let's just get the pearl, okay?
By the way, that's two negative permanently, Brett or Brooke.
Oh, 2 negative strains permanently on you.
Permanently.
Permanently?
On your stress. Yeah.
I chihuahua.
You're not sure what's happening, but there's something going on with this force shit and this guy and like whatever's happening, and it's starting to.
Come here, bitch ass! You messed up my character sheet.
Yeah, starting to freak you out a little. But you're in the middle of this battlefield, and it's a Jawa waste dump of just shit. And there's a droid there who's talking to Zeek, and like the other half of him has been blown away, so he basically only has his voice module left. He thanks you, Zeek, for putting him out of his misery. If you can just crush the last part of him, it'd be great. Because he's been in this desert wasteland for a long time. What do you do, Zeek?
If you want to die, I'll do the deed for you, little guy. So Zeke will walk over, grabs his vibro pan. You done me no wrong, but I'll give you this sacrificial honor. Here you are, buddy.
Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? That is the music of the people who would not play again.
He puts it out of his misery. That guy might have some secrets for you guys, Brett. No? No secrets?
The robot?
Yeah. NPC? Might be helpful.
It's too late now.
Well,
okay.
rip him. We never learned his name.
now.
Yeah, that guy's done. All right, so Tusken Raiders come to honor their catch, like you guys have promised them, or at least the droid has promised them. So they approach. Where is the droid?
I'm right here.
So you're surrounded by bantas and sand people, and they start giving you the dance of glory and championship.
This is the dance of glory and championship. They are honoring you because of your glory and championship.
And they want what was promised to them.
They want what was promised to them.
And they're happy that today has been a glorious
Yeah,
day.
what was that?
The meats and
What did you
pearl.
tell them, droid?
Well, essentially, they said they would kill you unless I promised them the pearl.
You promised them what?
No, you're misunderstanding. I saved your lives.
That pearl was the one thing that guaranteed us wealth after we leave this rock. And you promised it to those
You're
people.
focusing on the wrong part. We have secured the dead Krayt Dragon, which gets us off of the rock, which puts us back on trajectory to completing our task, of which we were hired to do. Whether or not we get supplemental income from this task is not part of my programming.
That Krayt Dragon pearl was our leverage to basically barter anything we wanted.
That's nice
It wasn't just
for
about
you,
the ship.
but I'm programmed to
Pile
complete
of
this
bolts
task.
and wires.
Wait, KR, we also need the head that proves that we killed the Krayt Dragon. Are we allowed to take that, or the raiders going to expect the whole carcass?
No, the raiders will let us have the head. We, as the honorable victors, the champions, get to use it for our ceremonies. They have no problem with that. They just want the pearl as part of their coming-of-age ritual.
And you see quite a few Tusken Raiders, children, women, most likely, and men coming down to harvest the meat.
I've told them, Zeek, that you want at least 400 pounds of meat for yourself.
So you get a huge slab thrown in the back of the speeder. It's thrown right on the back of the speeder.
And the head.
And the head, obviously. What's left of it? What Gray didn't,
Right on the back of the speeder.
I'm having a moment.
The head. It goes right in the back of the speeder. And they're happy with their deal. They honor the droid.
The deal was dead dragon, whatever ship we want.
The best ship that your friend Gonzo had.
With fully loaded.
One. Yes.
Fully loaded.
Best.
Listen, guys, I guess
I
I'll tell you.
What?
No, you better not.
I actually have a ship, that we can probably use.
What a jerk.
But listen, I just want to figure you guys out first. Make sure you guys are legit. I think you guys are, and you guys know I'm legit, right?
No, I'd say that's the opposite.
For someone who talks
No,
so
yes,
much
I know
I'm
that
not gonna
you
lie.
lied.
That's the
I
exact
know-
opposite of legit.
What I know is that you lied and that you broke a dragon's neck with your brain.
Listen, we're gonna get credits for the dragon kill, and we could use that to repair my ship. My ship's not functional yet, quite honestly.
Or we could just get the top of the line one that Gonzo offered, because that was our deal with him.
We'll see if he's willing to do that, but I doubt it.
I'm going to
ship
take
have
my
hyperdrive?
blaster and I'm going to put it to the bottom of Gray's chest.
I am also going to pull out my blaster and point it at Gray.
I want you to tell me right now what you did to me, okay?
Bunny, you're unbalanced.
I want you to tell me right now what you did to me, okay?
Apparently,
Bunny,
I'm
pull
the
out
only
your-
one also pointing a
Bunny,
blaster
pull out your
at Gray.
balance.
Why am I the only one
Bunny.
pointing a blaster at Gray?
What?
Bonnie,
What?
calm. Come here. Come here.
No.
Please, come here.
Bunny, balance.
Put your guns
Balance
down.
is bullshit when it comes to you, isn't
Everybody
it? You
put
preach
your
all these words,
fucking
but you don't follow
guns
them yourself.
down.
You're not in control, Bunny. Look at you. Look at
So
you.
with
You're
this
not in
altercation,
control.
Spencer, I'm going to drive the speeder over to them, by the way, while this is all happening.
Okay.
I'm shooting my gun in the fucking air right now.
I will back off of him, but I'm going to keep the blaster trained.
Does everybody look at me right now?
Yep.
I got
Yep.
my gun in the air.
Everybody's checking you out.
Barney, look at me right now.
Okay.
We haven't gotten along this entire time, okay? You and I know that, okay? Whatever this person did to you, okay? Whatever's going on inside of you right now, do not listen to that, okay? I need you to be calm. I need you to be who you are, regardless of what this person says you are. You don't know me very well, but I know a lot about this galaxy. I know a lot about the people in it. Do not go down this path.
I'd holster my blaster.
You could tell she was taken by something, Wick. She wasn't fully present like she normally has been. When she went into this rage, it was something else was happening to her. And the second that you bring her out, she becomes herself again.
You all right?
Sorry, I feel a little sick.
Come on, Your Highness, Bunny, into the speeder, please. You need to rest.
Okay. That's fine.
And
Are you
as we're
okay?
loading her in, I'll point to Wick and thank you.
Everybody can fit in the speeder but one now that the head's there. Who's got
Bye,
to
Gray.
walk home?
Bye, Gray.
Bye.
Bye, Gray.
Wow, I was going to volunteer to walk because, I don't have a constitution or anything, so it's no bother. But I guess you've been outvoted, so it's tough.
Yeah, but then
bye.
we'll have to keep the speeder going at like 2 miles an hour while he...
Yeah,
Like-
I want to I want a Titanic on the speeder with KR. I really do.
Yes, and I still have my bolster pointed at you, and that'd be weird if I was walking pointing it at you, so I'm just gonna hop on, so, you understand.
Bunny, come here. He tries to channel in some force lights, around the bunch, trying to get back more balance in her. And everything around us. Bring back the balance, Bunny. There's no good without evil, but evil must be allowed not to flourish.
And as he does that, you feel a little better for a while. But it still hasn't sealed your stress at all.
Thank you.
Can you pull aside the Tw'lick? I guess Hermes?
Well, they speed off.
Bye! See you later! Adios!
Great.
Universal sign of peace, bye!
You're fairly untrustworthy at this point, I'm sorry. I think that's the decision. And also insanely dangerous. You fucked up my character
sheet.
I want to explain my actions to Bunny. And only Bunny.
Okay, you're in the sand speeder, and you're talking to Bunny.
What?
Listen, that was a lot. Just now. Okay.
I was trying to help. And for all the big game he talks about balance, I saw that little trinket of his fly right off to the side. Because all he was in that moment was dark, and it messed me up.
I saw what he was trying to do. I've seen people like him before. I've seen people like you before. There's a lot I haven't told you. And I'm telling you this and only you this in confidence. I know more about this kind of stuff than you might think. There's darkness in that man. He can say all he wants about balance, but I don't like where he was steering you. Remember, we may have met under weird circumstances. This might be some sort of ragtag group. I don't even know what we are. But we're all each other has at this time. And we're only each other's chance of getting off this rock alive. So under those pretenses, we have to stick together. I know what Zeek wants. I know what Hermes wants. I know what that bucket of bolts wants. And I know what you want. I don't know Greg. Let's stick together, be there for each other, and let's get out of here. But I need you to promise me something. You find yourself in that position again when everything inside of you is telling you to give into that. Don't. It's going to ruin everything we've got. And it's only going to make you worse.
I have had so much hatred inside of me for so long. And it's funny because I hate the way that feels. And the only time I've ever felt a shred of happiness is when I've been with this stupid little group.
Well, like it or not, this stupid little group might be our only family right now. I spent a lot of years alone. And I know you have too. Locked in whatever basement that thing has you in. We need to stick together and be a family. All right? Okay. Let's get out of here.
We've been parked for like 4 minutes.
I just assumed, that this conversation was in the back of the speeder and it's so loud nobody else can hear. Like, what are they
Everyone, it's dead quiet listening to this conversation.
Like, it would be weird if I'm just sitting here on the mic being like, hey.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your
I
ear.
can't hear you back there, but that guy Greg is no good. That's bad news.
I'm gonna give lots of backstory and plot right now.
you do arrive back at Mos Shutta, and admittedly a little lost because the guy that was there that was showing you around isn't with you.
I really wish I could have put a kick me sign on Gray's back before he left.
He's actually quite fast. Just using like Jedi powers to keep up. He's like, really going.
We're all just like, fuck you, Greg. Fuck you, Greg. On the way.
Later, dear.
All right, you do. You get back to the gates, and if you're on Astral, you see that the gate is closed.
Well, that sucks.
And as you knew when you left, there were gates in and out of the small town. You've got your speeder there with the head of the dragon, and you yelp to the two guards on there's two towers. I don't know if can you guys all see Astral? Can everybody see Astral?
Yep. And I remember the two guards. Yep.
Okay. So you yelp to them what?
We're here with Gonzo's bounty. Let us in. We've done the town the great service, and we're here to collect.
All right. What is your coercion? It's simple. It's just 2 purples.
Not bad, actually. I have 3 willpower. Damn it.
What happened? Oh,
I
wow.
failed. But I got a lot of advantage.
Do they know that you left with a certain person and he's not with you? And that person is known in this town? And they refuse it at the gate.
Please. I'm feeling sick. Can we please come in? We took care of it for you. He was so kind, Gray. He allowed us to use the speeder. He gave up his spot on the speeder so we could get back faster. I'm ill.
Everyone knows how kind and generous Greg is. He's got that coffee shop. He's got tea. He gives tea to everybody.
You saved my life, Gray.
So, Brooke, use your deception, your cunning.
Okay, that's 3 yellow and 1 green.
They're gonna have a few doubts because of the prior communication. So they're gonna have 3 blues. I'm gonna upgrade one of them to, or I'm sorry, three purples. I'm gonna upgrade one to red. So 2 purples, 1 red.
Okay, we have 2 light side points now.
Hey guys.
Whoa.
I think I'm okay.
All right. So what do you say to him? What do you say? Gray is dead. What'd you say?
No, I say Gray's okay. He gave up his spot on the speeder so that we could get here quicker. He's so selfless.
Everybody knows what a nice guy Greg is.
Good all-around dude.
Super nice.
Very
super
trustworthy,
nice guy.
not
I mean,
frightening.
That's great. Come on through. Come on through.
Thank you.
And the gate opens up, and you guys are allowed to come in.
Probably gonna be grumpy when he shows up. Don't mind him.
And you hear the guards gasp at the head that you have on the back of the speeder. They're like, "Oh my gosh, that's a dragon." You start to hear people talk.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We did it. Greg didn't even
right,
help.
that's a
He
dragon.
just slept the whole time. Weird guy.
Bunny, can you do a cunning deception roll?
Another deception roll?
Yeah, this is for something different. Okay, so yeah, you definitely succeeded. Your identity is still hidden from the town.
Oh, thank God.
And you guys enter with the head, and you go back to the guy that you met with? Or what do you do?
We do.
Gonzo.
Yeah. So, what happened to Gray? Where's Gray?
He decided to walk.
Why would the fuck he decide to walk? Eh?
I was feeling ill and there wasn't enough room on the speeder.
I get it. He's a nice guy like that. Yeah. So
Said something about Padawans, masters. I don't get it. You know how Jedi's are. Flippy dippy nonsense.
So why don't we do this? Why don't you guys just stick around for a little while and we'll wait for Gray to show up?
Or you could show
He
us
told
the
us to
ship
go on without him.
in accordance with our agreement. Would you like a printout, or I could replay the vocal recording of it?
Well, for sure, there's a ship. The bad news is Gray knows the ship. It needs to be upgraded. It needs some hull damage. It's got some severe hyperdrive issues. It has a turret that can't rotate in the front. It's all stuff we're going to take care of.
So this was the ship you were gonna charge someone 127 credit.
It's more like the
credits for.
17,600 credits.
No, that's the opposite of what we discussed. We said taking out the dragon, you would give us something in the range that KR is talking about.
The
Top
dragon,
of the line.
The town was offering 10,000 credits. So with your 17,000, we could definitely fix Gray's ship.
That's not what we negotiated.
We didn't negotiate for credits. We negotiated for that ship.
As stated earlier,
I'm getting you a ship.
Compromise is the core of negotiation. We will take this into consideration.
It's the only ship I can kind of get you guys on.
Designation Gonzo, would you happen to know where I could get a thermal detonator? Designation Gonzo, where can I find a thermal detonator?
Pretty difficult to find, but you are inside the gates and a little lost because you've met up with the marshal / Darktown doctor / mechanic, who's promised to get you a ship, and you've returned this dragon's head to him, and the town has a 10,000 credit reward for it, but he also promised you some kind of ship, and he tells you that he needs Gray because Gray has connections to the ship. And you see in a hangar, he walks you proudly past a couple of little speeders, some sort of ship that is very small, wouldn't contain the amount that you are, and then a larger ship covered in canvas. And he points at it and he says, well, it's Gray's ship, but it has so many problems. It's not really salvageable unless you're going to put some money into it. About 17,000 credits.
We put
Great, then get us the better ship that you promised us.
Because that's it.
We put a Krayt Dragon worth of credits into it.
We saved your whole town.
We're a small
that was
town.
The deal.
We don't have a lot here, and that's
You
kind of
said that you had a ship.
There it is. It's a
worth
beauty.
170,000.
Oh, and it's the time of the day. The Carillion fleets were amazing. That was the 30 years ago. That thing was worth 120,000 credits.
So you're a liar.
Not lying. It was worth 120,000. It's a beautiful ship.
You said currently.
Designation Gonzo, it appears negotiations have broke down, and I'm terribly sorry for that. Unfortunately, I have to defer to my colleague, Designation Zeek, for what we call protocol enforcement leg breaking.
Here's your credits. he gives you a card with 10,000 credits. He says, you know, if I was you and I really wanted to go off, there's two things I would do. I would go to Mos Eisley because it's a much bigger city, and they've got a better selection of ships. Or I would take the money and I would put it into this ship. But if you're putting it into this ship, it's Gray's ship. So I don't know where Gray is, but if I know he'd be thankful. But you can make this ship a real star of the fleet. If there was a fleet, this ship, it's got everything that you would need. Hyperspace. It's got shield. It has a great hull.
Keanu, I know I promised to be calm, but I really, really want Zeek to break his legs.
Yeah, I'm starting to go ahead and think against what I told you earlier.
I'm actually... I'd be partial to seeing Zeek breaks this man's legs too, actually, yes.
It's unfortunate.
Are you all
the
saying
entire
this out
quorum-
loud, or is this something I'm hearing or not?
Do you know what we had to go through to kill that fucking dragon?
I can't believe you killed the dragon. The town is insufferably in your debt.
That's
insufferable
so
is
Yes.
the right adjective to
$20,000.
use in this moment. It is an insufferable insult that you would treat us this way, which is why we're initiating protocol enforcement leg breaking. Zeek, it has been approved by the quorum. You may initiate.
So Zeke walks up to the to the guy.
Oh, hi, Transdotion. Your skin is so purple. Bright color purple.
You should probably be a bit more observant than just how purple I am. Maybe. Just maybe.
Very large.
You should come to terms with the reality. Everyone here in my group wants me to fold you in half and make you eat your own butt. You understand?
I would eat my own butthole?
Not for fun, but yes.
Not for fun.
For survival.
Oh dear, that sounds improbable but doable.
Oh, I can do it. It wouldn't be the first time. So, here's what you're gonna do to save your life. You're gonna give us the big ship you promised, or I'm gonna do what they asked me to do, and I'm going to break you.
He goes into immediate fear mode. I'm going to roll for that. Okay, so there's just one. So he's not strained.
No, you failed.
He failed,
baby.
yeah.
Okay,
but fail and a disadvantage, right?
He failed and a disadvantage.
You see a little urine drip out of his pants as you're saying this?
Even better.
I don't know what to tell you. It's the guy's ship. It's the only one I got.
Well, then
Sorry.
I guess it's our ship now.
If you put 20 grand into another ship, you wouldn't get what this ship is. I'm just telling you, this is the best thing you've got.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna fix this ship pro bono for us for all we've done for the community.
I think that's an excellent suggestion.
I can't.
Yes.
I don't make the parts. I've got to pay for the parts. It's not going to be free.
No, correction. You're gonna pay for the parts.
He goes, all right, I got a couple of them, but I can't cover all of them. It's impossible. I just don't have the money.
How much do you value your legs?
I just gave you 10,000 credits. I don't have any.
How much do you value your legs?
The town is only worth so much.
I think if we were to go around town showing this big, fucking skull around, people would be inclined to rally around their resources and get us off of this rack. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree that the town would be horrifically, they would be around you as a hero. But it doesn't change the fact that we don't have a lot to work with here. So
if we're the heroes, that makes you the villain.
I think the dragon was a villain. I don't know about the
You're
heroes.
Just an obstacle in our way.
I don't know if I'm an obstacle. I'm the town doctor and mechanic, and I'm also the marshal.
How much would it cost to get this ship, including your pro bonos? What you gonna do for us? Because you're so very generous. How much would it cost to do the rest?
You guys shook him to the bone so much that you really get that he literally needs 10,000 credits to go buy the parts.
That's so convenient. We happen to have 10,000 credits.
But the rest of it, this extra 7,000 that you guys can keep. And potentially do some upgrades or whatever you need to do. And he's got 3 droids. He's got this one other mechanic working on a ship. If you guys are on Astral, you'll see the ship. And, they're working away on it. They're trying to repair it. And he says, okay, but are you going to kill me or do we have a deal? Because if you're going to kill me, I'm going to go relax in a chair. If you're not going to kill me, I'll do the work.
Designation Gonzo, unlike you, when we decide on terms, we actually mean it. So, we're gonna pay you, you're gonna fix the ship, and then we're gonna leave.
Okay, so he puts a little comm link on it, and he speaks a foreign language, and he gets everybody going, and there's 2 droids, and you see them welding and doing things. He's like, all right, I've got to go to another city to get some parts, but I'll be back. I'll be back. You have my word on that. He gets on a speeder, and he takes off. And his droid and everything are working on this ship. You guys see the ship? It's a big ship. It's a nice ship. It's a Corellian vessel. It is a little bit older, but it seems like it's in really solid condition. The thing that the pilot doesn't like is that its silhouette's rather large, and its gunnery doesn't seem to be rotational. But other than that, you're familiar with this ship, most likely, as it was commonly used back in the day. And so he takes off. Kray, eventually you're going to make it back to the city. let's finish this up. So, Gray, did the Tusken Raiders, or was there a vehicle or something in that pit that you were able to put together, or how did you get back to town?
Nas negotiated with the Tusken Raiders and just rode one of the Bantas.
They gave you a negotiated. He killed them all. Sick bastard.
Come back in a Banta.
I negotiated with the Tusken Raiders by launching rocks at them.
So it took you about an extra day, and the crew has been hiding out because they know that Bunny, in particular, and I'm sorry, in the cartoon I spelled it with a Y. I didn't know that. It was an I. But so anyway, they've been in hiding, I would suppose. What have you been all doing for a day?
Trying to recover from whatever Mr. Gray did to the spike in my inside.
All right.
My chest spike.
And Hermes, you're concerned about that.
Would've...
You're concerned about that feeling that she has and how stressed out she is about it. And Andrew, you, Beau, and KR, what are you doing?
Zeek is making Krayt Dragon dogs with his frying pan, try to feed everybody.
They are ever thankful.
Beautiful.
And there's a huge slab of meat.
And then I took some of the Krayt Dragon milk.
Oh.
Okay. And I made a Krayt Dragon mozzarella out of it.
Wow.
That we're gonna,
Krayt Dragon,
put on the Krayt Dragon
buffalo
dogs.
Mozzarella.
Oh yeah. Delicious.
KR's been commentating.
Yeah, for the most part. Krayt Dragon milk is not best for this kind of fermentation process. You really want to use bantha milk for something like this.
Well, me and Zeke have a cooking blog that we're trying to start, and we use KR to record it every now and then.
So important. Is this the texture of fresh motts?
Yeah. Fresh mutts.
With
Fresh
with
mutts.
duck
Come on.
With duck fat.
What are we?
Come on, fucking amateurs here.
Come on.
It has a grittiness to it.
I'm the bleeding cook. Of course I do it right.
May I have a brief moment with Bunny?
What's wrong?
I just wanted to say, away from everyone else, are you aware of who you are?
I'm sorry.
No, don't mind me. I was just curious. That's fascinating. Moving on. I also like mozzarella to be fresh. It's very important.
I like fresh mozzarella too.
Oh, it's the best.
That's wonderful. Anywho, anytime you
want
want to talk about sabak, and this inhibitor prevents me from playing it, but
You have to teach me.
I would love to teach you. We gotta get you back to that table.
And as you're talking, Gray walks in, shocked.
I immediately pull my gun.
Everybody pulls their gun on you.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Where are we at? Are they in my ship, or are they?
You're on the map. So they were hiding out in the port, watching the work being done that can be done, and waiting on the other
By
parts.
the way, but Spee, you were asking about downtime, by the way.
Yeah.
So Hermes would have been checking out the ship, but I also would have shook.
You can buy things with your 7,000 credits, by the way.
Well, I would have shook down the doctor to cure the criticals on.
So the
Zeke
doctor's the marshal and the mechanic. He left to go get the parts.
As the triumvirate quartermaster, you can talk to me.
He'll be back
about
in a day. He'll be back.
Expenditures.
But in the meantime, Brett walks back in.
The other guns point at me.
Mm-hmm.
I just ignore it. I do the heart symbol of Universal. Guys, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, I got a symbol for you.
I think we got off on the wrong hyperspace route.
Yeah.
Sounds like you negotiated with Gonzo and that my ship is being repaired for us to leave.
Us.
Us. What is us?
Oh, you're not coming with me in my ship?
Oh, it's our ship.
Funny
we're
you
all
say
ship.
that. It's our ship now.
Okay, it's our ship.
I like it.
You know, if I hadn't just seen you just wring a Krayt Dragon's neck, I'd be real angry with you, I swear.
You're a little pissed they left you behind in the desert, but as you know, the balance never works.
I needed to meditate anyway after all that stress. It helped me out.
No, I
I'm
felt the
balanced
stress.
again.
I
It's
know.
okay,
I
I'm
felt
balanced.
it innately.
Yes.
And in the
I'm
meantime,
worried about you.
you have this reunion uncomfortably, And the next day, the parts are brought back by Gonzo, and he's also the town doctor, and he hands over the parts, and the androids go to work, and it seems that most of the hull has been repaired. They're working on something with the hyperdrive system and also the guns, and it seems to almost be complete. Oh, great! It's good to see you. I didn't. What happened? You got separated? That's
Such
great.
a selfless hero.
You left a seat open for her?
Yeah, it's okay, Gonzo. Listen, I know you have some medical background, right? You're a doctor?
Of course, I'm Mos Shutta's. I'm the doctor. I'm certified. And he points to the wall at the University of Star Phoenix.
Oh, Star Phoenix too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got all the certifications.
Star Phoenix, Space Phoenix, Nebulous Phoenix.
Star Fox.
Star Fox. Ooh, that one's good
Solar,
for barrel rolls.
Solar Phoenix.
Well, I assume that you've got plenty of stim packs lying around or some Bacta to help the rest of us that need it.
Not plenty, but yeah, I have some. I put some Bacta liquid on your ship for free.
That's great.
By
so
the
then
way.
you should be
'Cause you
taking
didn't
care
kill
of the
me.
rest of us.
Because you didn't kill me. Why? You got a problem? What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Now, would you be willing to, if Bunny allows it, for you to observe her? Something's off. I feel with her.
What do you mean, like off? Like that time in the thing? Then off?
I don't know.
I immediately pull my blaster.
Right, really?
I want to try that again.
Whoa. I'm just asking. I'm a medical doctor. I got to ask these questions. Well, if you want to see me, for sure, I would see you.
Bunny, you can talk to the doctor. I want to talk to Greg.
Okay.
All right, so you disappear with the doctor. He needs to examine you, and
I'll go with,
Can I
by
have
the
a
way,
buddy?
I won't leave Bunny alone with
Thank
the
you.
doctor.
very good.
Thank you.
Okay.
No way.
I would like a buddy.
No way.
Can I have a friend?
Yeah.
Could I have an adult?
Yeah. All right. So, Andrew, you have a word with Brett.
I know what you are.
Okay.
A friend. She's special.
Yes, she is.
Okay. It's good that you know that. Here's the deal. Whatever game you're playing, whatever you're trying to bring out of her, whatever negative tendencies you're trying to encourage, it's not going to happen. All right? So just, live it. Just leave it alone. Because you don't want to know what's going to happen to you if you keep going. You understand me?
Wick, her life is definitely in danger, and she needs to learn to control what she has to even save her life.
Yeah, but in order to control what? You were the one out there encouraging her to do the exact thing she doesn't need to be doing.
She helped kill the beast. What did she do wrong?
You killed the beast. I
We all
saw what
killed
you
the beast.
did. I saw what you rang that giant creature's neck with nothing but a flick of your wrist.
And what's wrong with that?
We are trying to get out of here, okay? That doesn't include you, okay? Or whatever game or whatever purpose you think you have with her.
I helped the mission succeed. We have the credits to repair my ship and get off here.
Okay. All I'm saying is I know what you are, and I will not hesitate. Not for a second. You understand?
He just walks past you and goes in the ship.
Like he owns it. And then, Brooke, you're in for an examination with the doctor, Dr. Gonzo, and he has a lot of instruments. He has a droid, a medical droid. He has some Bacta. He's got stim packs. He has most things of medical nature. And your friend walks in with you, right? Jonathan, you're going with her? So what seems to be going on? He starts putting on a lab coat.
Recently, I can almost trace it back to when Gray gave me a trinket. My chest has hurt, and it's not a pull, it's like a spike. Like a compass, and I can feel it spinning, like it's broadening and stabbing and sinking deeper, and it hurts.
All right, so it's a stabbing feeling.
It hurts.
Let me have the droid run some diagnostics, and we'll see what's up, what's going on. Okay. I don't know anything other than that. We'll have to draw a little blood and look at what's happening on the inside. Okay.
Your degrees are so useful. Thank you, Doctor.
So the droid goes to work. A couple needles come out. It's a little spooky. You've never had this done before, and it has like other things like scalpels and like drills and things that it doesn't use on you. But a couple injections, a little withdrawal of some blood, a little analyzing what's happening, and the doctor turns back to you after studying it for a second. He says, "Oh, I've never seen this in I've never seen this in person. I've only heard about it. I don't know
Use
how
your
to."
words.
Your DNA is eroding.
What does that mean?
You'll probably be dead within 5 years if your DNA continues to erode at this rate. It's in a molecular structure. I don't understand why it's doing this. Actually, I have a little theory. But I'm sorry, I don't have better news for you.
What's your theory?
Have you ever heard of cloning?
No, I've never heard of cloning.
So years back, Kaminoans had developed a technique of cloning, and often there would be this degrading of the DNA that would occur after, they would reproduce, clone, and eventually they were shut down. And what did you say you were born? What year?
Where are you getting at with it, Doctor?
Well, I'm just trying to find out when she was born.
What difference does that make?
Well, it has a lot to do. I mean, you look young, probably 24 or 25, somewhere around there. Is that right? You're 25 years old?
I only remember a little bit. 5 years?
That's right. That's her age. And go on.
How long have you known her for?
I've known of her for quite a long time.
Okay, I mean, 10 years? She's 20, at least 24, right?
She's the age you think she is, Doctor. Finish what you were saying.
Well, I mean, if my theory was correct, and she may have been tampered with as far as DNA, she may be deteriorating DNA as a clone.
I'll come up to him and grab him by the collar and say, I don't think you understand what you're saying and who you're talking about. You need to stop with these wild accusations. Bunny, we're going. This man is a quack.
I'm only looking at the evidence.
You're not looking at any evidence. You don't know what you're doing. I'll drop him to the ground.
Okay.
We're leaving. We're leaving. This man's no medical professional. No more than I'm a droid. And I'll take you by the hand, but I'll usher you out.
And the ship is fully ready. And Brett, can you do a D100 roll for me?
While this is going on, can I talk to Zeek?
Yes, please.
Zeek, designation. Zeek, it's weird that they pulled in the groups of two, leaving us alone. Why would they do that? You and I haven't talked once.
I don't know.
Since we jettisoned
You're a wonderful guy.
You're also a wonderful guy. I feel like we haven't had a chance to debrief since the jettison. Would you like to do a mission debrief?
No, I don't see why not. It sounds fun. Would you like a dog?
Mission. Yeah, I would love a dog. I take it and shove it against my face. Sensors indicate this is a very well-made dog. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Now, according to our triumvirate's original intent, we were supposed to land on Mos Eisley. Given circumstances, you elected to jettison us preemptively, landing where we did. What was the reason for this?
I didn't figure you would know that. The spaceship was going down, and I figured it would be the best port of call here, to send you all down there before it blew up.
Well, That's good. It's just, a benefactor is gonna want a full report of everything. So I figured it was best, as you and I are the most trusted of the triumvirate. Wick, he's a good guy. You and I both have previous missions with him. How many missions have you had with him again? I've had, 7? You've had more, right?
I've only had a few.
That's fine. Anywho, the thing I wanted to talk about is obviously the circumstances of our mission have changed.
You hear a localized alarm go off, and you see the doctor run for his two droids that are working on the ship, and they bail into a room into the back.
Danger. No. We'll continue the debrief another time. It seems like your specialties are needed.
It seems something a little more pertinent going on right now.
Bunny and I come storming out from where Gonzo led us, and we just say we need to leave now. And it sounds like those cards were dealt for us.
There are several cables and also delivery tubes of liquid that are hooked up to the ship, and you see this guy Rusty who's been working on it. He just kind of pulls off. He gives you a thumbs up. And he rolls into a side room.
Danger. Bunny's fingers would immediately curl around Hermes' arm. What are we doing right now?
We're leaving.
Where?
All of us. Somewhere far away from here. The farther the better.
And you don't need a perception check to see this. You see stormtroopers and a group of locals leading a mix coming into the bay. And all the alarms have been set off. And you see the doctor look at Gray and he says, "Danger. Hope to see you next time." And he leaves.
Thank you, Gonzo. Danger. We gotta get out of here, guys.
Danger.
You coming with me?
Danger. Danger.
Get on the ship.
Of course. Let's go.
Yeah, we need them for the launch codes anyway.
Everybody make an athletics check.
I do not need to. I have Let's Ride.
Okay, you got Let's Ride. Everybody else, 2 purple and 1 black on your athletics check.
Yeah, this could go great for me. My brawn's great, guys.
I don't know how I did, but there's my roll.
What do I need help.
You succeeded. Oh, you didn't succeed. The droid failed.
Wait for me.
Zeek, you...
I don't care. Either way, my cool's out of the sky. You could leave me. It doesn't matter.
Nice, Bunny.
God.
You cancel out, so you didn't really make it. So 2 of you can make it on this round. The 2 that didn't are going to take some fire.
Brett got a triumph. Can he use that narratively to help somebody?
Yes, you can influence.
Hey, so Hero didn't make it, right? Can I convince, I guess, Kara 24 there's a droid cockpit on top of the ship that he can probably easily get on?
Yes, there is a droid. It's sort of exposed to the atmosphere, but yeah, it's half in, half... It's basically the head is out, the body is in.
What's that matter to me? I can't breathe.
Droids, yeah, this is a droid capsule. You can get him up there. You could get Keanu on.
I'll do my best Astro droid impersonation.
And you hear a bunch of communications going on.
Just make sure you buckle up, KR-24. The last droid I had in hyperspace flew out.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Gray. I spent 6 cycles floating in space one time. It was wild.
Hey, Hermes. She'd just start whispering. You reckon if we pushed him out while we were in space, he'd be able to fly back in?
There's only one way to find out.
So the other person that was left out was Keanu Wick. He failed to grab into the vehicle itself. So he's going to take a number of shots, like these shots come in.
Ow.
Okay.
We could use a destiny point to get him in.
Do you have any destiny points?
Sure, we got 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'd
I'm
be
still
more
going to
than
get
fine
1
with
shot on him.
That's cool.
We'll give it a difficulty. I'm going to do 2 hits and 3. So you definitely take a blaster.
Pasta Vajoul.
6. It's a blaster pistol. 6 damage. You're under duress of the fire, and somehow you close the gate and you take off.
Which way can the turret shoot?
Straight.
straight
Great.
forward.
I'll start lighting up the
Okay.
troopers as we leave.
If you're going for the turrets, I'm immediately going over to Keanu and making sure he's standing and okay.
You connect with a couple of them, and it's pretty rough. And everybody makes it out of town, and it's an incredible scene as you take off with blaster fire, and that's where we leave this episode.
Bye, Tatooine!
You guys take off.
It's been fun.
You're taking off. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. You guys made it off of Tatooine.
The bigger, better Barney didn't beef it, and that's what I'm grateful for.
The better Barney. Say that 6 times.
Don't Zeek it up, baby!
Bigger beef for Barney. Baked brats.
Beau, the bigger, better Barney didn't beef it.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
Beau the Brock bastard.
Wow. So you guys blast off amidst blaster fire. Keanu barely making it on with a couple of wounds. How much did he take? 1, 2? That wasn't too much. It wasn't a chitin, or it wasn't the dragon. Krayt, how do you say the dragon name?
Krayt.
I'd like to prefer to him as
Wasn't a
big as
Krayt
boy.
dragon.
Big boy.
Big boy.
That big boy.
Wow.
Hey,
Incredible
that's a big boy,
job,
man.
everybody. I can't believe you made it off Tatooine. That was, I think the GM's being soft. What do you think at home? If you think he's being soft, put it in the comments. He's being soft.
Yeah,
No, I think
Yeah.
the
I think
players
I'm
are
gonna
being
die
fucking
in
clever.
5 years.
Yeah. We only had to fight a dragon and get shot at. And
Right. Real
that's
soft.
cool. It was
it
was easy.
Yeah, and Buddy had a life sentence, basically.
Like 3 different identity crises and a life sentence. Yeah.
Yep.
Doing
By the way,
great.
you're going to have plenty of time to talk to Gray about that on this next episode, and I hope everybody tunes in and subscribes. If you are an avid fan, we got Beau Foster at Beau Foster, right? That's easy, because it's Beau Foster. We got Brooke Smart at Brooke
Hello.
Smart. It's Book Smart, but Brooke Smart. We got hijinks in hazards.
Hazards and
Oh.
hijinks.
I had it
Hazards
back-
and hijinks.
The other group might be nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
But go to hazards and hijinks.
But don't go to them.
And Andrew, how does everybody find your fantastic work?
Go to TikTok at Don Noleone. DONKNOLLEONE.
And we're showing that at the same time. And the Wild Beaver Saloon, if you're ever in Nashville, definitely hit that place.
Check it out.
Yeah, definitely go there. And
Not another New
you'll
Hope will be
become-
there at some point. We're going to be
I'll be
representing.
there.
Right in that
You
bowl
will be famous.
in Nashville.
And also check out GM Macleods. They have a terrible Twitter presence, but they need
Like
your
2 people.
support.
They got like 2
They
people.
need your support. Get on there.
I know.
Give them your love. Give them your follows.
If we double it to 4, Spencer will shave his head.
Yeah, it's true. I will do mohawk and then shave it.
I mean, like, I'm
basically-
trying to help you. I'm
It's
giving you all
Hero,
the support
I mean, like, I'll follow
in his
you
group
right now.
And then Paizo is pumping people to the Twitter.
Yeah.
And then Jordan with Leaving Richmond.
Yeah, Leaving Richmond, baby.
Everybody's pumping my Twitter.
And you can't be bothered.
I have two followers.
You can't be bothered to go on there.
That Jack Dorsey. I don't know what's up with that.
I don't use Twitter.
I'm going
I don't use
through.
Twitter either.
Oh, you're with
so.
me. All right. So
And I'm liking all of the content from Hazards and
there's too much.
Hijinks.
It's,
Oh, thank you very much. I really
you're
appreciate it.
welcome.
a lot of
I'm going
content.
through right now.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
As the crew flew away from Tatooine, the first place they thought to go was the space Cracker Barrel.
Canonically speaking, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, has a space 1950s greasy spoon diner.
No,
so logic
you're
would
right.
dictate that they're somewhere in the vastness
Makes sense to me.
of space.
I
there
feel-
must be a space Cracker Barrel.
I feel satisfied.
And that's where we're going. On Notch, another new hope!
They tell me I'm Leia, but I think I'm something different. I'm very sane about how crazy I am.
Name's Zeek, Trandoshan chef turned bounty hunter. Cross me, and I'll serve your lungs up ceviche style with a red wine of the summer variety.
Are you talking to me? Huh? Are you talking to me? I'm Wick Keanu. I take care of problems for a small fee. There's 2 rules that everybody should live by. Never rat out your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
I'm Hermes Glie, the Tw'lick pilot from Blue Squadron. They call me Rogue 2, but you can call me the hero of the rebellion.
My designation is KR-24 WAK-10. I am the negotiation droid. It was once said to never tell you the odds. They're not good.
All right, everybody.
I love that I get the tag. I love that I get the end.
Thanks for subscribing, rate, review, leave a comment. We love everyone. Thanks for tuning in.